guys, we're here with the final figure in the wave, or at least the final figure for me, Duke. He's actually the fourth figure in the wave. So, new face. If you're used to the cartoon growing up, maybe this is his face in the comic books now. I don't recognize him at all. He looks more like himself in the picture on the front of the box right there. Alright, forgive the box for shaking. I'm actually holding it because Amazon totally trashed it, so it can't stand it by itself. Alright, so looking at the art on the side, maybe this is from a comic book. This looks much more cartoony than the art on the other boxes. So I don't know if this was inspired specifically for the box. So I don't know if this is inspired from the comic book. So I don't know if this is inspired by the comic book or if it was designed directly for the box, but not a big fan of it. And you know this portrait by now. Same song on this side. Alright, so Duke is ready for action. You see he's got his machine gun, he's got his sidearm pistol, he has his backpack, and don't know what that little thing is there. I guess I'll figure out when I guess we'll see when we get it out of the cage. Leader of G.I. Joe till he was unceremoniously replaced by Flint. Booty shot. Alright, so there are the accessories. He's got his backpack with his digging shovel that does not come off. He's got his sidearm. He has his Yoooooooo, so you can scope out what Cobra's doing from a distance, and then he's got his machine gun with nice blue highlights. I like that. Alright, so nice details. Like that it's not all one color. They went as far as to use 3 colors. I can get with that. I love when Hasbro is not lazy. There's the backpack. I don't know, something about the backpacks. They do it for me because I just remember being young and having those old G.I. Joes and sticking their backpacks on and having them fall off over and over again. So the backpacks really make a G.I. Joe to me. And there's his sidearm and the Yoooooooo. Now, is it really called a Yoooooooo? I don't know. But I know it's not a binocular, so we'll go with it. Alright, so what's Duke bringing to the table? Alright, I must say, out of box, even though he doesn't look like the Duke I remember from the cartoon, he does look good though. I mean, whoever this is sculpted after, whatever inspired the face, I mean, it's a good looking figure. If I just saw him on the shelf and he was random, I'd be like, man, this is well done. Again, like the other Joes in the line, the colors are great. I love that his watch is a fluorescent orange and it's popping off. He's got red highlights on his shoulder and his gloves. His hair is meticulously done. I don't know what that haircut is called, but I've seen it in real life and it looks just like it. It's got a nice wash to it. Yeah, kudos. Alright, so fantastic. In my opinion, he doesn't look like a $19 figure. He looks really good. One of the problems I've had, I think I mentioned it before in another video, with the Star Wars line, why I don't really buy a lot of the Jedi or the good guys, is because Hasbro seems to have a problem with face sculpts that aren't based on real people, or even that are based on real people outside of the Legends. But like I said, I don't know what this is based on, but this looks good. I mean, this figure looks really good. And if you take it off to a distance, you might mistake it for an import figure because it looks highly detailed, man, and it looks like a real person. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I'm just really impressed by it. And I didn't think I'd be. The reason I opened this one last is because I thought I would like it least, but I'm really taking it back, as you can tell. All right, so looking at his face sculpt, I just think it's phenomenal. He's got a scar over his left eye. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn it a little bit. Bring him in closer. Do we see that? There we go. Yeah, he has a scar right over, oh, that's his right eye. That's a pretty impressive detail. I like that. Let me know in the comments if that's something I missed from the comic books or something I don't remember from the cartoons, but I don't remember him having a scar. But again, the sculpt is great. Look at his hair. I'll lean him over here. It's great. It's well carved. I need to find out who the sculptor is and give him a shout out on Instagram or something. But look at his uniform. He's got his, we'll call it utility belt, going around. It can move, and this is where he'll put all his items. I mean, theoretically. I like that they have this little gold star here. I think it's a communicator with the blue. Again, nice detail, all the colors. On the shoulder, he's got his shoulder sashes, and they're colored red. And then you got the green stripe across the type, and you see that he has a gold badge right there. Looking at his arm, This is the red highlights I was talking about on his gloves. Then he's got the orange watch. There's a little bit of flesh color bleed on the side of the watch, but we can let that go. You won't really notice it. He's got elbow protections, look like they're metal. He only has it on one elbow. Then he's got his belt, and you see there's a hole there. I think that's where the binocular goes. Belt does swivel around, and he's got something there. Could be some kind of communication device. Silver belt buckle. Then he's got the holster on his leg for the sidearm. Nice military green. Pants look good. Paint job is good all over the body. And then looking at his legs, he has the shin guards and the knee guards that are metal. Well, sorry, they're painted to look like metal. And his brown leather like boots. Paint job looks really good. I'm impressed. Are you impressed? Sorry, I was covering his face there. Forgive me, it's 5:30 in the morning. All right, so Duke looks good, but can he dance? What's up with the head? Nice and loose, 360. Do we get a tilt? A little bit. Well, more than a little bit. What you talking about, Willis? What about looking down? Oh, good. Neck looks kind of awkward in the back, but chin does touch his chest. Whoo! What is he looking for? Nice. All right, so arms get up parallel with the shoulders. They don't go any higher. I did work with them to see if I could loosen them up, but that's as high as they go. Does have a bicep swivel, 360. No forearm swivel. Does have a double jointed elbow. Can you get in close to his face? Oh yeah, all over his face. Look at that. He can pick his nose. He does have that baby butterfly joint, so his arms can go back a little bit in the socket. How far forward can we get it? There we go, about normal range. No abdominal rock, that's his legs swing. So let me hold that still. Yeah, you don't get any rock there. What about the abdominal crunch? Get 2 clicks forward. Click, click. And then what about back? Yep. 1 giant click back. This guy's gonna be great for posing. All right, this leg, we can twist it all the way around. Does have a, oh yeah, that was tough. 360 thigh swivel. Now I noticed when I took him out of the box that he does have a calf swivel, which is really good. And his foot is on a rocker. I don't remember the other Joe figures, the feet being on rockers. I'm gonna have to go back and double check that, but I think that's unique to Duke. And of course, this shin guard is not gonna let his foot go up. Let's see if it'll point down. Yeah, points down, good range. Excellent split. Duke is coming through, man. So these double jointed knees are coming through. Look at this. He's a ballerina. He can kick his own butt. Look at those colors popping. Look at that. Look at that green. And that knee lift up. Yeah, this dude's a boss. I think I'm in love with him. There, I said it out loud. Put it on the internets. I'm in love with Duke. Look at this dude, man. He's super flexible. Love it. All right, so hole in the back for the backpack. Let's see what it looks like with his accessories. Hasbro's got these gun fingers ready. The monocular does fit right on his belt where that hole was that I showed you earlier. All right, so I admittedly am the last person that I thought would be saying this, but I think Duke may be pound for pound the best in the line. Of course, you know, it's hard to say he beats Destro just because Destro is Destro and he looks like Destro. You can't be that look. But as far as a figure goes, with the detail, the articulation, I'd hate to say perfect, but I really couldn't find anything wrong with him. I mean, you may personally not like the face sculpt or may not like certain things about him that are opinion based, but as far as his posability, his articulation, the sculpt, the paint, I mean, he's as close to perfect as it gets. I mean, the figure is well done. So I'm shocked. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Did you pick him up, or did you only grab Death Star and Snake Eyes like a lot of people? Has this influenced you to maybe take another look at him? I would highly suggest you do. Anyway, hang around. At the end of the video, I'm going to post a couple of action pics of him so you can see what he looks like when he's doing something other than standing around in a white box. All right, guys. As always, thanks for the support. Till next time, geek out. Oh, wait. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, blah, 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 blah. Peace.